And this is the Premier Award of Dufftown Flower Show, and it goes to William Clarihue Nakando. The next trophy is the Millennium Salver for the best exhibit in the horticultural sections, and this has been won by Mr. W.E. Angus of Huntly. Next on the list is the Jack Daniels Shield for the runners-up in the second best exhibit in the horticultural section. This was won by Mr. A.J. Rugg. Now, Arthur has had a most successful show. He has won the National Dahlia Bronze Medal. He's won, next page, he's won the British Legion Rose Bowl for the most points in the pot plant section, and for the best fuchsia, and for the most points in the classes 63 to 68, and he got a best award in the begonia class. So Arthur's done very well. Next on the list is the Bell's Gardener of the Year, and this goes to Ian Lumsden, Huntly. Ian has been very successful in the gladioli classes, and he's won the Cornwall Cup, but you'll get that later, Ian. Thank you. The Mortler Gardener of the Year has been won by Mr. A. Taylor, Church Street. So, that's you're not going to. So, the next one is the Watt Brothers Cup for the most points in the sweet pea classes. It goes to W.D. McPherson, Broom of Moy. The Fraser Cup for the most points in the dahlia classes has been won by Neil Bain of Riney. He's coming at the back.
Once you put this through.
But we're not doing that. The next trophy is the John Scott Fleming Trophy for most points in classes 20 to 22, and that goes to Mr. Angus of Huntly. We're on now to the rose classes, and there are two trophies here. One is the Coming Open Challenge Cup for the most points, plus the Glenfiddich Tray for the best vase of Glenfiddich roses, both won by Mr. McPherson, Broom of Moy.
Oh, brilliant.
We are on now to the MacDonald Cup for the most points in the miscellaneous cut flowers. That goes to Mr. Clarihue Nakando. The Davidson Tankard for the best exhibit in classes 69 to 86. It goes to our friend Mr. Taylor here. Right, we're on to the Bell's Quaich. The Bell's Quaich for the best exhibit in the vegetable section. And this goes to John Martin of Kinloss. The Stagecoach Trophy for the most points in the vegetable section has been won by Bert Marshall, Church Street. Bert has also won the Young Farmers Cup for the best box of vegetables. The next trophy is the potato classes. The Society Cup for the best collection of potatoes goes to John Martin Kinloss. He also has won the Andrew Rugg Cup for the best tomatoes, class 104.
Oh,
The Sandy Robertson Shield now, for the most points in the intermediate section, goes to Sandy Monroe, Church Street. And Sandy Monroe has also won the Ard Sheen Trophy for the best exhibit in the intermediate section. We're now on to the Stewart Cup for the most points in the fruit section, and that's been won by myself.
yay!
Thank you. Right, we're on to the floral art section now, and the Yeats Cup for the most points in classes 186 to 189 goes to Jean MacDonald, Boveny Street. Now, Jean, are you going to be collecting Margaret Gamble's trophy by any chance? Or not? But Margaret Gamble's is on holiday, so yeah, right. Okay, well, it'll be the next one coming up, not this one, the next. We're still in the floral arts section. The Juliet Nicholson of Boveny Rose Bowl for the best exhibit in classes 186 to 188 has been won by Pat Hunter, Castle Villa. The next trophy is the Bluebird Salver for the most points in classes 190 to 192, and that goes to Margaret Gambles. At the season holiday, Jean said that she would collect it. We're on to the jam section now, and the James Wilson Cup for the most points in the jam section goes to Betty Monroe, Cornwall Street. And she has had a very successful day too, because she's won the Banshire Journal Shield for the most points in the baking section, the Grant Cup for the best fruit cake, and the Emmendick Garden Cup for the most points in the baking section.
Wow.
Well done. Still on the domestic section, the Mrs. Stewart Salver for the best cootie dumpling has been won by Pat Hunter, Castle Villa. Right, the next one is the McGregor Cup for the most points in the handicraft section, and this goes to Mary McIver, Domnamude Road. The Ferrier Rose Bowl for the best exhibit in class 255 has been won by Paddy Watt, Cornwall Moor. The Divine Quake for the best exhibit in the handicraft section. Oh, Paddy's busy in the kitchen. So this will take a little while to extricate her. Paddy appear? We've got Paddy, so we're on to the next one. The Divine Quaif for the best exhibit in the handicraft section, out with class 255, goes to Mary McIver again. The Conan Cup for the best exhibit in the senior citizen section has been won by Moira Clark. Len Runners. Oh, here she goes, here she goes. Now, still in the senior citizen section, the first riddle medal goes to Paddy Watt, Cornwall Moor. She's returned to the she's returned to the kitchen. Here we go. The second riddle medal has been won by Mrs. Margaret Christie of Keith. She doesn't seem to be here. The third riddle medal goes to George Beatty Mustodler. Right, on to the next one, the Corrie Happy Cup. We're on to the children's baking section now. We're on to the children's baking section. And the Corrie Happy Cup for the best exhibit. There we go.
Congratulations.
Right, the Corrie Happy Cup has been won by Jack Stanton. Jack with us today. Oh, here he goes, here he goes.
Congratulations.
And still, the primary 1 to 3 baking section, the medal for the most points goes to Sophie Stanton. They get even smaller.
Super.
You can hardly see it. Now, the children's rosette for the runner-up in the primary 1 to 3 baking section goes to Lucy Grant. Lucy Grant, is she with us today?
Louise, little point. That's Louise.
No. No sign of Lucy. So we go on to the primary 4 to 7 baking section. The medal for the most points has been won by Rhea Fraser. And the runner-up is Jack Stanton. He gets a rosette for being a runner-up.
Congratulations.
They're still in the school's baking section. The medal for the most points secondary baking has been won by a group entry from the Speyside High School. Is there anyone here from Speyside High School to collect it? No. Okay, doke. Right, the runner-up in this secondary baking section has been won by Robin McCormack. Oh, Yeah. Yes, Mrs. McCormick will collect it. This is one to the craft classes, the school craft classes. The rosette for the most points in the craft preschool classes has been won by Grant Stronach. Grant Stronach. Now, there's no sign of Grant. So the runner-up in these classes, a tie between Ellen Mackey and Maisie Anthony, who both get rosettes. Either of them there? No. Okay. The rosette for the most points in the... Oh, here we go. Right, we're going back to... Grant Stronach's not here. So Ellen Mackey or Maisie Anthony gets a rosette. No? Oh, Lucy Grant, oh yes, a way back. Lucy has arrived, and she gets a rosette for the runner-up in the primary 1 to 3 baking section. Well done, Lucy. Okay, is Ella Mackey or Maisie Anthony here? In which case we can go on to the primary 1 to 3 classes. The rosette for the most points in the this craft section goes to Rebecca Murray. And the runner-up in this section goes to Sophie Stanton. And I take it her brother Jack is getting the rosette for the most points in the primary 4 to 7 craft class.
Well done, Jack. Well done.
And the runners-up, we couldn't separate the runners-up in this lot, so there are 3 runners-up who each get a rosette. Janie Morton, Samuel Jones and Ryan McConaughey. Are any of them here tonight? No. The rosette for the most points in the secondary school craft classes was been won by Robin McCormick. And the runner-up in this secondary craft section goes to Dean Perry. Here he goes, here's Dean Perry. Well, the runner-up is Dean Perry, and the Ryan McConaughey was our rosette runner-up in the 4 to 7 classes. That's Ryan McConaughey. Thank you. Do we have Dean Perry with us? Because not here. Okay. So we come to the final trophy, which is the Rotary Shield for the best hanging basket viewed from the pavement in Dufftown. And this goes to L and C McBain.
Oh, well done.
Venice.
Well done, well done.
Oh, well, that's a job, isn't it? Congratulations.